Be on air. What does that mean to you? You know, being able to sit down, plug in, turn on your mic, and start talking to the world. You know, um, Mile High Underground is an outlet for independent artists that want to be heard. You can easily be seen too. You know, come do your interviews and stuff. Get you some pictures taken. Even if you're not a recording artist, you can still come and talk, chat. Politicians are welcome, activists, people of the community, um, anybody that has something to talk about. I want to know what you're doing. Definitely holler at me. Hit that subscribe button. We got a lot of things going. Um, I just dropped my first cooking video, Taco Tuesday. Got a couple other things for you down the line. Got some music coming out here in a little bit too, so definitely keep your ears open for that. Yeah, it's a JR Tycoon moment. I'll probably go live on YouTube here in a little bit. Um, Other than that, be on air, Colorado Media School. Come book a tour. Media School. Be on air. I'm JR Tycoon. This is my YouTube channel. Hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure you turn on the notifications. We'll be dropping all types of content, cooking content, um, Mile High Underground content. But today we're going to be talking about sound broadcasting. My instructor, Colin, great audio guy, is going to come and say a few words for y'all, explain some things to y'all, and we'll take it from there. And tune into the show later on today. What You Doing, hosted by JR Tycoon. We in the building, folks. Be right back at you. I have Mr. Colin, like I said earlier, guys, audio expert. He's going to explain a few things about sound broadcasting, web radio, and DJ interface. And this is what I've been doing. In case y'all haven't peeked my show, it's called What You Doing, and I've been using the school's equipment to produce my own show right now, my own talk radio show. So he's going to give you a little bit of advice on what you want to do if you want to do this. If you want to come to the school, book a tour, Colorado Media School, be on air, come be on air with us, and we'll take care of everything else for you. Come work with professionals and become a pro, get trained by pros, by pros. I think that's how I go. But we'll get into it right now. Here you go. I'm about to bring this in real quick.
Oh man, now we're getting the close up. Yeah. Learn from a pro how to be a pro, and soon he'll be teaching these classes, so that's all right with it. As far as some of the stuff in Mile High Underground goes, what we have is an interface to basically play all your music, all your commercials, and line everything up that you would want on a show. Everything you hear on the radio or through your satellite radio, wherever you're listening to it, is all set up electronically. So the SAM broadcaster over here, for example, what that does is that this sets it up so that we can have all of our music in one place in all the places we want it. So as things are playing on the SAM broadcaster, we see how much time is left in a song and when the next song is going to start to play. Because there is a difference, which I'll get into in a moment, between web radio and radio over the air broadcast waves, radio waves. On the internet, you don't need to do certain things like legal ID every top of the hour or bottom of the hour. You don't need to play certain things over web radio. However, in a radio station, those things are required, so you got to make sure that they play within certain time frames. And there's also rules in radio where you can only play a certain amount of artists in a certain time span. There's a thing called plugola and payola. There's a long history to it, but it's basically where people can't pay you in order to play their music. And give you just money for that. You have to do a variety of songs. But with the web radio, the one main thing that is the same between over the air and radio waves is that you do need a sponsor for your music. If you're going to play popular artists, top 10 artists, they have copyrights on their music. So you can get a blanket sponsorship for your station, or you can find royalty-free music to play all over the place. All I've used is royalty-free music in all of my podcast intros, all my show intros. Every single thing I use is royalty-free. You do need to give credit sometimes to the artist if they ask for that, but if they don't ask for it, you can just take it and use it however you want. So as part of your radio show, using a thing like the SAM Broadcaster, what it does, let's say you're doing a half-hour radio show with some music. You can have it set up so it plays 2 or 3 songs, and then you go into a talk break, so that while you're in your talk break, you can just go ahead and pause that music at any time and start talking about whatever things you're going to discuss for that day. And then when you're ready to go off of the talk break, you simply just hit play again, and it starts to play your music once more. And you have complete control over how your music is played, what is coming through your speakers, and in what order they're played. So usually with a SAM Broadcaster, I'll set things up way before the show. I'll have an idea the day before show what music or what sound bites or sound clips I want to play.
Okay.
And then I will take the music, input it in the day before, a half hour to an hour before the show starts to make sure everything is lined up. And the great thing about a SAM Broadcaster is that it has a running clock on it. So on here, you can see that it's showing 12, 15, 37. Yeah. So every time that this music is playing and counting down, this is giving you an ETA of when that song will play. And then the song after it, it says, all right, that'll play at about 12:22:04, 12:22:50, or 12:26:54.
Yeah, I definitely need to get better at that.
So it lets you know what time you're playing, so you can stay on track with your schedule and with your clock. Because one of the biggest things for you when you're doing a show is people want to know about how long it's going to be, and they want you to stay on schedule. If they expect you to talk for 20 minutes, then you should talk for 20 minutes. If they expect 2 minutes of talk and 20 minutes of music, you better give them 20 minutes of music and 2 minutes of talk.
Okay, so what I've been doing, for the people could know, so I've been basically coming in, setting it up. Luis was helping me at first. So basically what I would do is I would come in, set up my computer, plug this into my computer so I can have access to my music, because I was Bluetoothing off my phone, but now I can take phone calls off my phone if I Bluetooth it, because I want to have more people call in. I want people to text. I want to be able to prank call people and stuff like that, and do those, like John Jay and them. Like, I want to be similar to those guys, but I'm trying to figure out how do I not break the guidelines with what I'm doing. I want to be on point and be correct. That way I don't get anybody in trouble or get
You don't want to get fined or sued, right? Yeah. I don't want anyone to get fined or sued. So if you're talking about music-wise, you just have to find royalty-free music and download that. All you need to do is go to Google and type in royalty-free music, and there are numerous places that have genres all over the place. One of the great things about Mile High Underground is that here we promote unsigned artists that are typically local artists in Colorado. So if that's you and you got music you want out there, well, don't hit me up. Hit him up. It's his show. He's going to promote you, all right? Like that's what you got to do. I mean, you could hit me up, and I'm a sports guy. I love sports, but I still use this stuff. But, man, hit the music man up, and he'll get your stuff played on air. So you do want to make sure that you have royalty-free music, because you can't just play anything you want. You can play short clips of things, but you can't play whole songs. Nobody wants Taylor Swift coming after them, all right, and the Swiftie gang, because they're angry at you, all right?
I definitely stay away from signed artists. Like last week, I had a show, so I played myself, which is okay, because I own my music and copyrights and all that stuff and publishing. So I was able to play my music.
Yes.
Going further now that I know, I really need to get on that Google and search royalty-free music.
Yeah.
So that's my next thing.
I mean, there's tens of thousands of songs out there, and all the different genres you could ask for. As I make different podcasts and shows, some of my shows that I choose, they're going to be like rock music or heavy metal. Some are going to be a little bit lighter music. Some are going to be upbeat tempo electronic. But I have all those choices. I've never had an issue with finding music to use. My issue has been narrowing down my choices, because I have too many songs that I actually like from people I've never heard of before.
So I would go from Google, and then I would be able to bring it up into the interface.
You just have to download it as an MP3.
as an MP3.
Yeah, record it as an MP3, and then you
I'll
can
be able to use it and find it and bring it up in there.
exactly. You could bring it in just like any of these other things. You can just take it from your file folder playlist and scoot it over into the playlist or the queue.
So it's not that hard, guys. You know what I'm saying? Once you get used to doing it, it becomes pretty easy.
Then you do it well.
Yeah, just like the song say, for real. So yeah, so is there anything else that you want to leave to the people?
So
I know you got a busy schedule,
hey,
so
it's all good. I'm here for y'all. The one thing I will say is that all of this stuff, you see lots of buttons, lots of things moving around. They're all really simple. Like on here, this button simply controls the volume for the music. If we wanted it playing in the studio and loud, I would just turn it up and I would turn our speakers up. We also have headphone jacks here, and over here, this is so everybody can have their headphones on and listen to what's exactly playing over the radio. So all of these things, it might look like a lot, but it's all really easy because if you turn someone's microphone up, boom, they can start talking.
yeah.
It's all a really simple process. Once you get in here and sit down and go over it, it becomes kind of second nature, just like you were saying.
All right. Well, folks, we're gonna get up out of here, and that's Mr. Colin. Came through today. We appreciate it. Jail Tycoon, what you doing later on today? Tune in milehighunderground.com.
Undrafted, uncensored. Find us. Find our podcast.
Find this podcast. You heard it right there. Undrafted and uncensored. Find it. Peace out, everybody.